Hi everyone, welcome to another video where I do whatever the fork I want. How's it going? Honestly, let me know down in the comments, I want to know. I'm exhausted, thank you for asking. I have tried filming this video every single night this week, and for some reason, every night there has been hurricane force winds, so I didn't think it'd be very safe to film with a fire. But tonight the weather is chill as a witch's tit, so I thought that I would take advantage and film this video. And also my co-star Millie is here with me right now, so she wanted to make her guest appearance. So without further ado, let's get to my ooky spooky stories that I have prepared for spooky season, my urban legends. Here we go. So my first story is going to be about the tailgating killer. This one honestly freaks me out so bad because you guys know I travel, so this one really hit close to home, okay? So it takes place in New Mexico in 1975. Right, Millie? Right? Yes. I just gotta keep it lighthearted or else I'm gonna get scared because I'm out here alone. But this story takes place at nighttime. A woman, they didn't give her name in the story, so we'll name her Bertha. That's just what we're going by. So Bertha was coming home from her late night shift at work. She's exhausted. She's just trying to get home to her kids, you know what I mean? She's just trying to get home. And she's driving down the road, and all of a sudden, as she's driving, she sees headlights behind her. Just kidding, that's not the scary part, guys. Okay. And as she's driving, she notices that this car keeps getting closer and closer to her. She knew some ish was up when he started blinking his lights at her, and she was very confused. She's like, why is this person behind me blinking their lights at me in the middle of the night and riding my butt? Then, all of a sudden, this person decides to start ramming the back of her car. Then Bertha keeps driving, obviously, because what are you going to do, pull off on the side of the road? Like, no. You're just going to want to keep driving because obviously this person has some anger issues, some road rage or something going on. So she kept driving like a normal person would, and this person just kept following her and hitting the back of her car. And she's like, what the hell, dude? Why are you doing this? So she started driving faster, trying to outrun this person, but no, this person stayed right behind her. They were just keeping up. Their car must have been really freaking fast. So it's starting to get really intense and she's trying to get home. It's pitch black at night. This person keeps running into the back of her. She decides that it's a good idea to just drive home. Girl, I'm not one to judge, especially when you find out how this ends, but I don't know if that was the best decision. I probably would have driven straight to the nearest police station, but no judgment. She drives straight home with her kids. Just reminding you, she had kids at home. Brilliant decision. So she pulls into her driveway, and obviously this car is still behind her, and it follows her into her driveway. She gets out of her car and immediately runs straight to her house. Common sense, you want to get inside away from the crazy killer that's behind you. And obviously that killer was not going to let her get away that easy. So right as soon as she gets up to her door, the killer comes up behind her, puts his hand over her mouth, and slits her throat. I'm sorry, guys. It's a little graphic, okay? I hope there's not children watching. I should have put like a disclaimer. Why am I laughing? That's awful. Okay, that's bad. And then she just died on her front porch. So if we have anything to learn from this story, guys, don't drive at night. First thing. If there's someone tailgating you and being super aggressive, drive straight to the police. Probably the best idea, but yeah. Honestly, that story just ended in her being dead. Yeah, the next story is called Dog Boy. This one honestly freaks me out so bad. So this story takes place in rural Arkansas. Nothing good happens in Arkansas, guys, okay? No offense. So this story starts when locals, as they were driving down the road on a nice Monday afternoon, they started seeing animals that were sewn to baby bodies. Not just babies, but like people, but majority of them were babies. Yeah, kind of freaky, and they were combined in different ways, like the baby's head would be stuck to a dog's body, or a squirrel's arm would be stuck to a baby's arm or something. I really don't know. There weren't specific details. It was just that babies and animals were sewn together and thrown all over the highway in public parking lots, so that's fun. Wow. I would shit myself if I saw that. But one of these animal hybrid things actually stayed alive. It was called the Dog Boy. That's hence the name of the story. Put two and two together. Yeah, my legs are falling asleep because of Millie. Thank you. I'm glad she's comfortable. So one of these mutated baby things were actually alive. It came back to life, and the legend says that he hunts little babies and pulls them out of their house at nighttime. Not just babies though, they don't discriminate, they go for children too. but they prefer babies because I guess it's an easy target. That's awful. And what it says is that he climbs through their window. Oh, hell no. But he does. He climbs through their window. He doesn't even have hands. He's a dog. I don't know, guys, okay? I never said this story made sense. Climbs through the children's window, gets into their bedroom, and snatches their ass. Yes, okay? Even Millie got scared by that. It's okay. I'm sorry. And then what he does with these little children, after he takes them, he takes it back to the person who made him so that the owner can make more hybrid baby animal things. Guys, that is terrifying. So watch your kids if you live in rural Arkansas, okay? He's gonna come get your ass. Obviously, all of this is legend and just stories, but there actually is a real story that this is based off of. So the story is off of this man named Gerald Bettis. I don't know, I think that's how you pronounce it. He doesn't even deserve the respect of me pronouncing his name right, okay? He's a horrible person. He would take bodies of dead corpses. I don't really know how he got them. I guess he dug them out of graveyards or something and fused them with animal corpses. Really fun. But what got his interest started in this was when his parents died, his elderly parents, and he decided instead of like giving them a nice funeral or something, respecting the people that raised you your entire life, no, he decided to fuse their body with animals. That was his decision. And that just started his little fetish or whatever that was. I didn't even realize how short these stories are gonna be. I'm obviously not that good at storytelling, but here we go. This is fun for me. I'm enjoying it. And if you guys want another video like this, please let me know because I enjoy these. Okay, here's the next story. The next story is called The Charman, which just, oh, I think we've summoned him. Oh, goodness. Back to what I was saying. This story takes place in Ojai, California, by the way. So the backstory to this whole... Guys, I think it's a sign. I don't know. So the backstory to this entire legend. There was this man who was in a burning building with his father. Yes, but they survived. Okay? So they were lucky enough to survive, and you'd think that you'd be happy about that and want to live your life happily. No, not him. He decided to kill his father afterwards. I don't know why. And legend says that he was just so angry that he was deformed and covered in char from the fire because he got pretty badly messed up from this fire. I mean, yeah, he wasn't the most attractive person after, I can say that. So he was kind of pissed. Understandably, I'd be kind of pissed too. But legend says that what he does is he goes and finds campers that are camping in the woods, or I guess camping anywhere, it doesn't really matter, in your backyard. You're not safe anywhere, guys, remember. So while people are camping and they have nice warm campfires like I am right now, which the story is okay. When the people go to sleep in their tent or camper or whatever they're sleeping in, he emerges from the coals that's left over from their fire. Because remember, he's Charman. Even though he's not dead, I don't really know, guys. It's a legend. It doesn't have to make sense. It's paranormal. And then he goes into their camper or tent or whatever it is and bursts it into flames as they're sleeping as revenge for him being burnt and being malformed and stuff because of it and just being disfigured because he's pissed, remember. Oh, Millie, you're so cute. Millie's making me feel better because I'm a little scared. But yeah, and then he just watches them burn in their tent as they scream in agony. And he laughs, probably. My last story, which this story's kind of popular, so you might have heard it already. It's about the Escalante, I think that's how it's pronounced, petrified forest here in Utah. So I'm in Utah right now, guys, so it's not that far. So if you don't know, petrified forests are basically fossilized pieces of wood from a really long time ago, okay? It's kind of what makes it a fossil. Yes. Science with Ethan. So obviously, as you could imagine, this is a big tourist attraction in the area. A lot of people come from all over the world, honestly, to come visit this place. And what people like to do while they're there is steal little pieces of this fossilized wood, which is a big no-no. Do not do that. First off, it's illegal. So that's not good, but also it's freaking cursed. Okay? It is cursed. So what happens, as I said, is that people like to go steal pieces of this petrified wood, because I mean, it's kind of cool. I have a couple pieces of it. It's not from this place, though. I got it legally. I promise. So what's happened is that the rangers from this forest have received multiple packages and letters from people who have stolen little pieces of wood. And the letters describe all of the horrible things that have happened to these people since they've taken these pieces of wood and their apologies. Because they think that that's gonna somehow do something. You're apologizing to the ranger. Maybe you need to apologize to the spirits you're messing with and you pissed off. But in these letters, it describes many horrible stories and just really scary things. So I'm going to tell you guys about all the experiences, not all of them, but some of them that people have had because they've taken this wood. One of the letters was from a woman named, we'll just call her Bertha. I don't know what's up with Bertha today, but we're just going to use that name. And in the letter, she was apologizing for taking this wood because, like I said, it's freaking cursed. And within the year after she took this piece of wood, her husband died and all 5 of her children passed away in all separate car accidents. I mean, I believe in coincidences, but I don't think that's one. And she was apologizing and asking for forgiveness. I try not to judge, but you would think that she would have done that a little bit earlier before everyone died. She waited till everyone was dead to do it. The next letter that they received was from a man named, we'll just make up a name, George. In the letter, George described how within the 2 years that he took this piece of wood, I don't even know why they're writing letters like, yes, I did this illegal thing. Here you go. I'm admitting to it. I mean, I guess they want forgiveness. But like I said, you're not getting forgiveness from the Rangers if it's an evil spirit haunting you. In the letter, he described how within 2 years after he stole this wood, his wife divorced him. 3 of his children died, which those were all of his kids. His parents died. And he had no luck with dating, which in the letter, the main thing he was complaining about was him not having luck with dating, which I don't really think that'd be my main concern if all my children died, my wife divorced me, and my parents died. Even though I'm not going to have a wife, but I don't know. I don't think that'd be my biggest concern, but apparently he was angry about not finding anyone to date. That just teaches you guys, don't mess with cursed things. I'm telling you, you never know. It might be a joke, it might not be something to take seriously, but do you want to find out? So the last story is about this man, and he reaped the consequences quite fast, let me tell you. The other people took like 2 years or something like that. His was pretty immediate. He stole a piece of wood. He was from Switzerland, and he was visiting the United States. As he was driving out in his rented RV, it just exploded, but he was the only survivor. The common theme, guys, let's all think about it together right now. The common theme is that the person that steals it is always the survivor. And then everyone else that you love and care about dies. It's like leaving them alive to suffer while you kill everything they love. And the people who have sent these pieces back, writing their letters, have actually drawn maps of where they've got it from, asking the Rangers to go place it back to exactly where they got it. And the thing about this park is that it's actually an archaeological site. So once you move things, they can't just go put it back. So there's a whole entire pile of this wood in the park that they just stick all these pieces that they get shipped back because they don't know where else to put it. My last story is about aliens, which you guys know, that is my shiz. I freaking love aliens. Here we go. So the legend takes place all over the United States because aliens can come from anywhere. They're from outer space, so they don't really pick a specific spot. Just depends on what they're feeling that day, I guess. Hi, Millie. What's up? They stand on the side of the highway and they like cloak themselves as humans. So that's what you think that they are. And they act like hitchhikers. So they stand there like this. If you needed another reason not to pick up hitchhikers, this is another one. But if you do pick them up, it is game over for you. Apparently what will happen is that they'll teleport your ass right into their UFO. I don't know why they can't do this any other way. I really don't know. And once you're in their UFO, there's no getting out, guys. There just isn't. It's not happening. They do a bunch of experiments, like probing. I don't need to go into detail about that one. And there was this one woman, her name was Elise. That's just what I'm giving her. One thing that they did, I'm sorry if this is really gruesome, okay? They cut her chest open. Am I going to be demonetized for this? They cut her chest open and pulled out her heart for God knows what reason. I really don't know. It's disgusting. And then just kind of sealed it back up with their alien technology. And when she described these aliens, they were 5 feet tall. Like basically your stereotypical alien, the big head, the big eyes that come up, look literally scary as shit. I would pass out. I wouldn't even be conscious for any of this because I would be so terrified. And they were wearing these like little suits and they were really fragile and frail and like, ugh. But like most alien stories, she just ended up waking up in her car, driving down the highway again, and she just realized she was missing time. She was just like, okay, well, it was just 10 o'clock. And now it's 12. How did that happen? I've only been driving like 5 miles. I don't know. But then she realizes what happens after a couple nights of having dreams and flashbacks and terrifying memories. And after that, she decided to go get hypnotized. And that's when all the shiz and real deets came out, guys. And all the tea spilled. And she remembered everything. All the probing. All of it. She says that they walked her around the ship. And in the ship, she saw these like little fetus looking things sitting in these like tanks almost like they're growing like these little human baby looking hybrid things inside of a tank instead of using like a being to actually grow it into, because they're too sophisticated for that. They don't want to get pregnant and deal with all the side effects and stuff. Just put it inside of a tube and call it done. Let it incubate. She said that they looked like they were like half human, half alien, some type of thing. So who knows what the reason for them doing that would be. And what they told her was that one of them were her babies. So I don't know how I'd feel about that. I would feel kind of violated if they took my child, put them in a tube, mix them with some alien shiz, and did that. I'd feel kind of violated, honestly. I would not like that. I feel like most people would. But after that, she was extremely traumatized. Understandably, I would be too. I know this is kind of abrupt. This is the end of the video. I hope you can sleep. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys enjoyed like the style of video by the campfire. I hope it wasn't too dark either. I worked with what I had. I just really wanted to do it by the campfire. I was going to do it inside by my stove. I didn't think that would be nearly as fun, so I wanted to do it outside. If you guys like this style of video, then I can do another one because I really enjoyed it. I like doing spooky videos. It's like literally my favorite topic that I could possibly do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to. It's completely fine if you thought this video was boring. I understand. I don't know why you would have stayed this long, but it's okay. It's Gucci. But I think that's all I have to say. Peace out. I love all of you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is when this video reaches you. Bye-bye. Peace. You thought the video was over, but it's not yet. Hi, how's it going? I just like to say a big thank you to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. Like, honestly, I don't take enough time at the end of my videos to really thank you guys. So at the end of this one, I really wanted to. I just want to say a huge thank you. Once again, I don't know how many times I can say it. I love every single one of you. This would not be possible without you. So thank you. Take a shot every single time I say thank you. But a special thank you goes to Lyle Morgan, It's Me, Paul Carpenter, Bobby Leglisky, Anthony Tamburino, Britt Saunders, Joanne Gittins, Jordan Vajda, Duncan Stewart Cumming, Jonathan Alred, Scott Ashley Smith, Michael Posh, Bruce Wolf, Steve V, William Ward, Gio Hernandez, George Wells, Blaine B, Tom Morrison, and Scott Sweaters. Thank you guys again. I'm sorry that I keep saying thank you, but I really appreciate it. I love all of you. Peace out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is when this video reaches you. Bye-bye. I'll see you in my next video.